Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
Yay!
Yay!
2-minute two.
All right, today's question is from Bryn.
Bryn, I like that.
That's a cool name.
We had Art last week, or one of these weeks.
Yeah,
and then
we had some art.
Yeah, now we have Bryn.
Now we have Bryn.
I love it.
All right. Lately, I find myself less satisfied with my faith, or at least the church part of my faith. I don't want to be cliche, but I think I'm deconstructing. I know I'm not the only one. As a church pastor, what do you say to people like me? All right.
All right, the big wave of deconstruction. Actually, Bryn, I think you're okay, and I think you're going to be okay. So here's the deal. We've all grown up with churches that are invested in keeping God rare and isolated. In other words, God lies behind these doors, within these walls, at this altar, and you have to come to us in order to get to God. Now, a lot of what you're probably deconstructing is some permutation of that message or the practices that came from it, and that's okay, because God is actually infinite. God is where you are. God is with you. There is no doubt about that, because God has promised this for all of us. And so deconstructing in a way can be seen as taking down the walls, taking off the blinders, and seeing the places God is, which is with us. Now, what you need to do in order to do that, two things. First of all, be patient, go slow.
Yep.
Watch. The mistake that people make is they try to grab people who are, you got to come to this church or do this thing.
Sure.
We need time, right?
Yeah.
And see God in little things, take baby steps, and trust that God is there, and then you will begin to see more. And then don't worry about building a church or building a faith or connecting, or, make those little connections and let the big ones come.
Yeah.
But the other thing is also grant that space for people around you, because there are people within the church who still feel that God connects through the church for them, and that's great too.
Yeah.
And there might be people for whom God connects in a completely different way. When we deconstruct and when we have that patience with ourselves, having that patience with other people is also a key component. And if you can find a community and relationships that allow you to do that, I think you'll be well on your way to still being able to translate or talk out or experience your faith and your relationship with God without feeling like it's putting you in handcuffs or forcing you in places you don't want to be.
I've been holding that in the whole time.
Yay! Yeah, okay. Okay. So look, Holy Spirit, spirit and air or wind is the same thing. So
Try to
sneezing out,
not cough over your
sneezing out the Holy Spirit is okay. We have found God in your sneeze. See, there you go. Deconstruction ahead. We love it. So, and by the way, that breaks all the rules. You're not supposed to do that on camera.
No.
Or when I'm on radio, they have a little button where you hit that and you're not supposed to sneeze.
cancel that.
See, we allow that. So God is with us even in sneezing. Perfect, Trish. Pastor Trish. Very good.
Pastor Trish. All right, well, if you have your own questions, we have a forum at lightofthespirit.church, and where we got this question was from Twitter, which is...
And at Dave Deckard, Deckard.
Yes, and we also have...
Pastor at sov-id.org. Send them in if you got them.
All right, we'll see you next week.